I recently covered the Vince McMahon scandal, and since then it's been my most successful video yet, and I wanted to provide an update on the case. Now, I received various comments from those agreeing with my observation after reviewing the court documents. Thank you, by the ways. To others insulting me for not unquestionably believing all. Many of the comments were irrelevant rumors or had been debunked or settled out of court. For example, justice for Ashley Massaro. I've got a lot of that, but clearly some of you did not look into the lawsuit case against the WWE, which was dismissed. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, Ashley Massaro was a WWE diva that wrestled from the years 2005 to 2008, I believe, and then asked for her release to deal with her 7-year-old daughter. Fast forward years later, Massaro joined a class action lawsuit in 2016 against the WWE over neurological damages, and through his class action lawsuit, an affidavit was filed in 2017 alleging that she was denied training, forced to perform while injured, and said she had been brutally raped on a goodwill tour of Kuwait by the army official, and that she supposedly reported this to her higher-ups within WWE. It sounds terrible, but people seem to have forgotten the evidence provided by the WWE thereafter, the email that Ashley Massaro sent trying to make amends and return. The email Ashley sent stated the following, and I quote, "I love the WWE, you were all my family the whole time I was there, and the lawsuit got out of control very fast, and I had been roped in by the lawyer representing others." Clearly, she wasn't welcome back after the lawsuit. It's also known that she was dealing with depression and mental health issues for years. It even started in a PSA music video right before deading herself. There's no denying that this was a tragic end to a beloved diva and a friend to many. Trust me, I understand, and I see why all of a sudden she's making the headlines again, because people are trying to tie this situation to the Vince McMahon scandal. Navigating through Al Gore's internet can be a strange experience. Rumors often take on a life of their own, and people just readily accept them and without fact-checking. And I urge you to fact-check everything I say, as it is crucial for becoming an informed and intelligent observer. My goal here is to be able to be objective as possible, because it is easy to write off Vince McMahon as a predator based on the character he played on TV, previous lawsuits, womanizing ways, and mistreatment of talent. And because he is such an unlikable, ruthless businessman that has burned many bridges and made many enemies that are quickly ready to condemn him, I am trying to bring a different perspective to the evidence that is available to us simps, regardless of my personal opinion of Vince.
Got an insatiable appetite for life. And I want more.
I will concede that yes, where there is smoke, there's usually fire, but when it comes to a high-profile individual, it is important to recognize that there is a potential for opportunistic gains through false accusations. Did you know that many of these high-profile figures possess an insurance policy designed to address scandals and reputational damage, which often comes into play and triggered during a legal proceeding? Yeah, that's a real thing. Opting for an out-of-the-court settlement can be a preferable way in such situations, as it can mitigate any escalating expenses compared to the lengthy, drawn-out litigation.
You know, I did everything I was supposed to do.
In a criminal case, the defendant must be proven guilty beyond reasonable doubt, based upon reason and common sense, and is not based purely on speculation. Careful examination, impartial consideration of all the evidence, or from lack of evidence, is used to determine if criminal case should be prosecuted. It's simple as that. The outcome of the criminal case can usually result in jail time, fines, or even the death penalty. O.J. Simpson trial. That was a criminal case. After he was found not guilty, the victim's family then proceeded to take him to civil court, and they won because of preponderance of evidence, which is what a civil case is based on. In a civil case, the party suing another has to prove their charge by a preponderance of evidence, usually seeking monetary compensation. In fact, I think that's all what civil lawsuits are at this point. It's just to get money. In a civil trial, the burden of proof is met when the party with the burden convinces the fact finders that there is greater than 50% chance that the claim is true. Everyone I mentioned so far was involved in a civil lawsuit for compensation, not for criminal activity. And this is why I find the Janelle Grant's case complete bullshit. Bullshit that she will likely win on the civil side of the house. So yes, it would be easy to go ahead and prove that he supposedly did these things, which means she would probably get a nice payout. As for the criminal aspect of things, well, Janelle Grant is not seeking criminal justice. And I find that to be a major problem because she will likely have a difficult time spinning the story that all of these things occurred were non-consensual. It clearly was, at least to me, consensual until the relationship ended. Then it became non-consensual to her. So it's funny that you have the opportunity to go the criminal route, but you choose not to. Same applies to the Trump and the Biden. If you're wondering if you could do both criminal and civil, yes, you can. I would also like to mention that Janelle Grant's lawyer is also literally actively searching for any other female from the past that would like to come forward in support of this civil suit. Again, trying to strengthen her case, and I can't blame her. That's what a lawyer is supposed to do. I also failed to mention in my last video that the civil lawsuit is also against the WWE, which brings me to today's update.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
The lawsuit against WWE founder Vince McMahon and the WWE expands, including accusation against high-ranking executives. Now, if you watch my other video, you'll see that I go through the court documents and there are certain names that are kind of left out, but you have enough of a hint to identify who these individuals could potentially be. For example, Brock Lesnar was honestly collateral damage in this situation. People kind of tied the wrestler who came from UFC to Brock Lesnar, and he since has basically been pulled off of all WWE content and future projects. I mean, hopefully things will change, we don't know. But it's been revealed now who in the corporate office actually may have known about this, and they've been named in a lawsuit, including WWE President Nick Khan, COO Brad Bloom, Stephanie McMahon. No. Wait. And former General Counsel Brian Nurse. Now, again, these are all allegations that are suggesting that they knew about McMahon's relationship with the plaintiff or played a role in orchestrating her departure from the company. And this is really bringing up a lot of questions about the corporation itself and the culture within it and the leadership within it. Again, these are the high-ranking individuals. I'm going to be honest with you. The one that I'm shocked that I did not hear anything about is Triple H, which is married to Stephanie McMahon, and he's been with the company for God knows, almost 30 years or something like that. And he's currently in charge of creative, and he does a great job. Listen, wrestling is fun again. The Rock is back.
You broke the all-time record for the largest gathering of trailer park trash The Rock has ever seen.
Me and my kids are having a lot of fun. I even went out and bought WWE 2K24.
Nerd.
So what you're seeing here is that, yes, the WWE will also be involved in this lawsuit, and likely, I gotta tell you, this is my personal opinion from here on. I think that very likely she's going to win. Is probably going to settle out of court. She's going to make money off of Vince McMahon, and she's going to make money off of WWE. Like, yes, I may have been a POS, but he's also a POS that created this company, this business that we all cherish and love watching. So we have to sometimes separate the art from the artist. Nah, I'm being a hypocrite here because I can't listen to R. Kelly anymore. Not at all.
Y'all killing me with this.
Now, I will say that there are some federal investigations currently happening with Vince McMahon. They have confiscated his phone, his computer, because they may actually charge him federally if they find something. But here's the thing. Nothing has happened so far, and no federal charges have been filed against Vince McMahon. So when you sit there and say he's going to go to jail unless there are federal charges, which again is a criminal activity, and they have nothing so far that has determined that he did anything that's on the criminal level. So what are your thoughts on this entire situation once I've actually broke it down and kind of gave you guys the facts? Once again, I do encourage everyone to fact check me. By all means, fact check me. Sometimes you may not like what you hear.
Let's look at the stats. I've got the facts. My money like Lizzo, my pockets are fat.
Together, we're gonna become observers. We're gonna start observing these issues, and we're gonna start realizing things and see the trends of things. You'll see, and you will eventually fall in love with me. And then we can start a cult, and together, we can visit L. Ron Hubbard. No, seriously though, I know you guys probably wondering why I have this book. I read all kinds of books. I even got a communist book downstairs. I read everything because I want to know about everything. That's just who I am. Stay intelligent, observe the world, and come back in my comments and let me know what you think. Until next time, I'm not going to say F off like I usually do. My wife says it's really disrespectful, so I'm gonna be a little bit nicer and say one love. See you next week.